I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two albums. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see this.
Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Sarah Jane and I am a DC-based YouTuber. I make content about my writing, so if you are interested in writing content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it would really help my channel. So I'm filming on a different camera today. I am trying something new. I've had this camera for a really long time, but I haven't used it for video. I've only used it for photo, but I just figured I'd give it a try. I normally film on my Canon G7X, and I just figured I'd try something a little bit different. So anywho, let me know in the comments below if you guys like the new setup. Today is Sunday, and I thought I would film a little Sunday in my life as a writer. Plot twist though, I did end up having to get a procedure done on my foot on Thursday, and that has really limited my mobility and my ability to just be a productive person because I'm not really moving at the pace I normally can, and I'm not actually able to like really move a ton anyways. I'm very much used to like being very active. I get like on an average like 15,000 steps a day. Like I like to move around, and now I'm getting like 2,000 steps, so that's been an adjustment. Welcome to the vlog. We're gonna try anyways and just make the best of it. I have quite a few errands I need to run today in addition to writing. I already did have one writing session this morning, which you guys saw. I am currently working on Project Crown. Project Crown is my Greek mythological fiction novel about the Amazons. It follows the story of Queen Antiope and King Theseus and their love story, and I have just been having the best time writing this. I'm currently on draft 3, which, if I'm being honest, I'm getting to the point where I am getting sick of my own story, LOL. I've heard that essentially when you start getting sick of your own story, that is kind of when your story is getting polished enough. But I have like 2 more drafts I think I'm gonna do. So I'm doing draft 3, which incorporated a lot of revisions that I wanted to make. It incorporated some beta reader feedback from 4 different beta readers. Once I finish draft 3, I'm also going to go through another round of beta readers. I just want to make sure I fleshed out some of the issues that some beta readers commented on draft 2 before I go into line editing. So I'm nowhere near done with Project Crown, but I don't think I love revising. I think I love drafting. And, you know, each has their own pros and cons, right? So when you're drafting, you know, it takes a lot to get words on paper. Sometimes you're not getting a lot down each day, but you're like creating this beautiful thing in your mind. Versus revising, I feel like I'm going through it pretty quickly. Like I think yesterday I got like 2,000 words done in a short amount of time, but I'm not really like drafting new things. I'm revising things that I've already written because I do like the words that I have from draft 2. I will say that I feel like sometimes people don't like the words that they've written and they do another rewrite, and that's not where I'm at. I like the words that I've written. I just need to polish them and polish the story and make sure the plot holes are filled and character arcs are satisfying. So that is everything that we're going through. Before I get into another writing session though, I am gonna go run a couple errands. So first, I want to get my nails done. I haven't gotten my nails done in literally 5 months. I took a break because I just wanted my nails to be healthy and strong, and they're doing pretty good. But I just feel like I really, now that it's like starting to become spring, I just want like really spring, feminine, like pretty colors on my nails. So today is actually like a very gloomy day outside, but it is like relatively warm. So I'm first going to get my nails done. I have like a ton of errands to run after that. And so I don't think I'm going to get into an actual writing session until a little bit later tonight. But I just wanted to go ahead and pop in and say welcome to the vlog. I hope that this vlog is going to end up being interesting because I'm only going to film for a day. Normally when I do my writing vlogs, I definitely film for like multiple days in a row, but because A, I'm limping, and B, I have this new like camera setup, I just don't know if that's really practical for me. I don't even know if I can go into work tomorrow. If I'm being honest, like I am like limping so hardcore. We're not going to show any of that on camera. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on our day. Hello everyone. So I am back from running all of my errands and I picked up a bunch of really beautiful flowers from Trader Joe's. So I thought I would make a little bouquet. I'm not like a good bouquet maker. I'm very much average. So I just want to try something a little bit different. So I picked up some roses. These, I'm not gonna lie, look like they've had better days, but I really liked the lavender color. I picked up some stock bunches, which I've never picked up before, so I'm interested to see how that works out. And then I've picked up some carnations. And then I picked up some ranunculus because, I don't know, I just feel like they look really, really beautiful. So yeah, we're just gonna make a little bouquet together because it's spring, or almost spring. In my heart, it's spring. So I just want to have just a little bouquet of flowers in the house. So I ended up having more flowers than I needed for one vase. So I ended up splitting them into 3 vases. So this was my original one I was working with. I actually really like her. I think she's really pretty. And I also love the vase that I put her in. I also then started this vase. And then I was like, oh, still too many flowers. So I just kind of put the remaining ones in this one. So this one's definitely not as like full and as complete, but it's really nice. So I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I think this is not too bad for my first time attempting a floral arrangement that isn't just me putting them in the vase. So really happy, and I'm gonna put these around the house. I've officially just finished reading The Wedding People by Alison Esbach. I think that's how you say her name. Anyways, I am giving this book 4.5 stars. I really liked it. Essentially, it is about a woman who is sort of in like this failed marriage, and he cheats on her, leaves her, and she sort of has this bit of like identity crisis about who she is and what she's doing with her life. She hasn't had the most successful professional career either, so she ends up leaving and going to Rhode Island, and she books this nice hotel room, and she plans to herself when she stumbles into this wedding and the bride, and she just has these conversations. It's definitely like a character-driven book, not a plot-driven book, which I'm not normally attracted to those types of books. I normally just find them a little slow, but I actually really liked this book a lot. I didn't think it was slow, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for more of like a calm, sort of introspective read, I would recommend this one. I think the next book I'm going to read is going to be Secrets of a Scottish Isle. So this book, I found it at the library, and it's by Erica Ruth Neubauer. I think it's like a mystery. Let's see, when was this published? This was published in 2024, so I think this is a newer book. I've never heard of it or anything, but I loved Scotland. If you guys have been on my channel for a little bit, I talked a lot about my Scotland trip that I just took in January with my husband. We went to Edinburgh, and then we went to the Isle of Skye, and it was just like the most amazing trip ever. So when I saw this at the library, I was like, I absolutely have to read a book about Scotland. So I think that's what I'm going to read next. But now I think I'm going to get like a little bit of writing done. My husband is like cooking right now, so I don't know how much writing I'm going to get done because he's making dinner, but I just want to get maybe just like a little bit in. I at least want to finish one more chapter tonight. Everyone, I'm officially done writing for the night. So I revised. I always like to say that because right now I'm not drafting new words. I'm revising words that I've already written, which means I can work at a much faster pace. And so I just always like to say that at the beginning. So I revised 2 chapters within this evening session, and I did 1 chapter this morning. So I did a total of 3 chapters today, and that brought my total revision for today at 5,358 words, bringing up my total word count for draft 3 at 67,149. I'm being very cognizant of how many words I am writing in each part of my book. So my book is a 4-part book. I've already finished 2 parts. I'm in the 3rd part, and I'm being very conscious because I think I'm going to go over the word count that I'm allowed to go over for my genre, which I don't know if I've mentioned this already in this video, but I am trying to get traditionally published. So in traditional publishing, you are limited to a certain amount of words per genre type. For my genre, which is technically Greek mythology, falls under fantasy, I can technically go up to 125,000 words, but that's like the max. So I'm just kind of trying to be careful because draft 1 was right around 94,000 words. Draft 2 ended up being 104,000. And I think draft 3 is also going to be a little bit longer because I've added about 5 scenes in draft 3 when I did my layout of everything, because there was one character, her character arc definitely needed some work, and so I really added a lot of scenes in there for her. So yeah, so I'm just really paying attention to that, just to make sure, I don't know, that I think draft 3 is gonna end up being either at the max word count or maybe a little bit over, and I might have to cut some scenes in draft 4, which I think might be really hard. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I feel like it wasn't really that crazy. I just brought you guys with me on like a normal day, and I just really wanted to see how it was filming on this camera, because it is like really different from my normal camera that I film on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, writing with me on like a Sunday. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really does help support my channel, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.